All right, what's up, guys? We're back with another one here now. There's a little story that happened. Let's get right to it here. But apparently, I found out, apparently the kids, the Zoomers, don't know who Fenrich is. So here's a little tweet from Holander. You gotta change your name, dude. But it's annoying, but I can understand how newer Guilty Gear players not knowing who Krakatoa is, because new Blazblue players in my own server were like, who? When I pinged that Fenrich was streaming Blazblue. Now look, here's another one from this guy Halfwit. I vaguely remembered Yuna mentioning some guy who used to play Blazblue but dropped it. Is that what's happened to Fenrich's legacy? Fenrich is now known as some guy who used to play Blazblue but dropped it. We can't have that. So today I want to just highlight and I want to tell all you new Blazblue players, because I know a lot of you guys picked it up recently. You might not be familiar with the history, but I think, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people agree, the single greatest Blazblue player of all time. You know, Blazblue's got a very long legacy. It's 10 plus years old. I would say it's Fenrich. Let me just give you, this is just a taste. So this is from his Liquipedia results page. Look at that. First, second, first. The bottom two especially, Arc Revolution Cup. Those are basically Arc World Tour finals before they existed. First place. The other thing I need to point out about this results page, that is only a fraction of his results, right? So Blazblue was an arcade game. Blazblue was a Japanese game. All the tournaments that were in Japan, like for example, like Toshinsai, SBO Togeki, right? They're not included in a lot of these. So he has all these results that are tracked, plus a bunch of other ones, plus his storyline. If you don't know, before we get to the match, if you don't know, he's like an actual anime character, right? So he showed up as like a middle school student. He went to the arcade out of nowhere, started beating everybody up, right? Started beating up all like the no names, because he picked up the game about halfway through Blazblue's life. Maybe not halfway through, but a little bit not in CT. His older brother also plays Blazblue. His name is Iwashi. He plays Ragna. So it's Ragna and Jin, you know, brothers just like the lore. Iwashi's a good player. He's a good Ragna player, but Fenrich, that's the golden boy. So they would always team up for team tournaments, and Fenrich would carry. He would carry. They'd win team tournaments. Sometimes Iwashi would win like 0 games in the top 8. Fenrich would just solo everybody, but he's the best. He's the GOAT, right? There's a lot of GOATs. There's a lot of really good players throughout the years, but if you had to pick one, it's Fenrich. So all you new kids here, nothing wrong with not knowing your history, but I just want to make this video to share the history. So let's watch Evo Japan. This is the first Evo Japan. This was Blazblue was still a main title, which was amazing. I'm on commentary, which is going to be weird, me watching myself do commentary, but Fenrich won. He's an Evo champion. Anyway, let's go. Hit that sub button if you're not subbed already, but also, all right, so real quick, I'm going to give a shout out to today's sponsor, The Hidden Ones. The Hidden Ones is a new 3D action fighting game that's based on the wildly popular martial arts series, The Outcast. The Hidden Ones features a rich story mode where you can venture into the world of the Outcast and experience the events through the eyes of different characters. Not just through action, but the story is also told through beautiful cinematic style cutscenes as well as exciting boss fights. This is a great place to get started before you move on to the rest of the game. And once you've got a feel for your fighting style, you can go check out Duel Mode. This is a more traditional one-on-one fighting mode I think a lot of you guys are used to. So you can pick your favorite character, pick your favorite style, and face off to see who's the best. And if you're still seeking a challenge, you can check out Trial Mode. Trial Mode features a series of boss fights that get progressively more difficult, forcing you to really master the techniques that the game has to offer. So yeah, if you want to check it out, The Hidden Ones is in pre-alpha from now until February 27th. I'm going to put the registration link in the description below, so go check it out and I'll catch you in game. Once again, thanks to The Hidden Ones for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. If my voice is too loud, turn it down. I hope you guys don't hear like double voice, but like Fenrich is in winners. This is Evo Japan. This is not a small tournament. This is not like an American Blazblue tournament where like 1 killer shows up, 2 killers shows up. This was every player in Japan was here. There were some players from overseas too, but of course they got cooked. So, but the top 8 was absolutely stacked. Like all the best players at the time. This is when the game was still active too. You know, Blazblue's not dead right now, but it's not as active as it used to be. This was when the game was still like in peak condition. So the best of the best. And Fenrich was looking good. He's going up against Yuta. Yuta played Celica? He played Ragnar, I forget. He switched a lot of characters, but this is around the time where S started getting really popular. This is like when I switched too. A lot of people just went for S because she's like the best standard character. And something also I didn't mention, but Jin was ranked not bottom tier or anything, but he was a solid mid tier. People did not really consider Jin strong. Fenrich put this character on the map. So the tier list now, Jin's like top 10. Hey, 6A confirm. Goated. I don't know what we were smoking back then to not think Jin was super strong, but not enough. Try to get a little reset. Hey, 6B God button. 6B God button. You had to play Coconut. He played somebody, but that's what I liked about Blazblue is not Fenrich. Fenrich was a Jin loyalist, but a lot of the players swap characters. A lot of your top players would be swapping around characters depending on the version, depending on like the current meta. DP, right? No meter, doesn't matter. That's what he's known for too. Right? Jin's defense is really strong because he's got multiple defensive options, right? He's got CDP, EXDP, he's got his counter, he's got his OD, he's got all sorts of different defensive tools. So you have to kind of first got to bait out the fact he's going to do a reversal. Then you have to guess which one he's going to do, like that. But Fenrich is so good at like just using all the options here. Caught him, yeah. Fenrich is jumping like a god. Good tag. Good tag. That was great. No! Wait, never mind. I take it back. Fenrich might be washed. What was this? That looked like a Kizzy K confirm right there. Did you see that? But he got greedy. He had he had no health, and he held on his burst too. The confidence there. Yuta try to get a little bit too sweaty. Hey. See, it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this. Look. This is like what's annoying about Jin, right? So Fenrich doesn't do DP on wake up. That might look like a DP. It's not. It's a walk forward delay DP. When I talked about all those different options, the timing on each option is different. The EXDP is fast. The CDP is slow, right? The counter is like instant right here. So he did the slow one, but he walked forward to make it even slower. So sometimes you bait it, it doesn't come out, and that's when you attack. But it's like, no, that's actually when the DP hits. Jin is one. Is he one of the strongest characters on defense? I think so. I think so. In terms of like defensive options and like reversals, like Jin's the best, right? It used to be Easy Oi, but they had to nerf my girl. Hey. Hey, another DP. Another DP, man. You see, you can never like lock down a Jin player, and that's what Fenrich is so good at. That salt, I felt that. Yeah, I felt that salt too. If you don't play, so I feel like too, if you're like a Street Fighter 6 player, Street Fighter 6 is not really a game you mash on reversals, right? You might do one on wake up as like a YOLO move, but in anime games, especially Blazblue, like your DP, your reversal, you use it all the time. You mash it through block strings. You use it like preemptively. Use it as like neutral tool with RC. Another DP. Are S and Jin top tier characters? They're both top tier. They're not god tier. The reason why these characters are so good is because they're probably the top two shoutout characters. They're both incredibly well-rounded with like no weaknesses at all. So they have like no bad matchups. They can fight anybody. But they're not god tier. The god tier in this game have gimmicks and like unique mechanics and tools that no one else has that makes them broken. Carl, Izanami, Lychee, Rachel. But Jin and S can fight those characters really well. The other thing, too, let me point this out. Another reason why Fenrich is the GOAT is because he's got style. So see, he's got the pink Jin. He's locked in on the pink Jin. That's his color. If you see the pink Jin, you know that's Fenrich. All you young Zoomers, all you young Zoomies out there, let me just tell you, you have to choose a color. You need to make an identity for yourself. You got to get an identity. Don't pick default. Pick a costume, but stick with that one costume. One day you get good enough and people will know that, like, they'll associate you with that costume. 3C. This is the Fenrich button, by the way. This is the Fenrich button. The 3C, I don't know if it happens in this set, but this is like the Fenrich button. So I hyped up his DPs earlier. The other thing about Fenrich is his OD confirms are the best in the world. So Jin is supposed to be like a standard, like boring Shoto character. Fenrich turned him into like a robbery monster. So like 3C, OD, he'll just do like 60, 70% and just kill you. I feel like it might happen. I feel like it might happen in this set because like that's literally Fenrich's calling card. OD. No punish, yeah. This is so scary. Any hit'll freeze. Good lockdown. Oh yeah, you done, right? I'm sorry. I underestimated. Yep. I underestimated. Old Juna was wrong. I knew that was new Juna. I knew that was gonna kill immediately. I learned never underestimate Jin's OD, man. Never underestimate Fenrich and Jin's OD. That always kills. Oh, you just sweating. Yuta's sweating. He's like, damn it, why I gotta play Fenrich, man? Coming from the loser side, too. Damn, this was 6 years ago. So, this Evo Japan, this is the first Evo Japan ever, like I said. But also, the day before this Evo Japan, there was a massive blizzard in Tokyo. It was like the most snowfall Tokyo had ever had in like 100+ years. It was crazy. So, all the foreign players that came out here got their flights delayed. It was chaos. And this venue was way too small. It was the first Evo Japan, because it was a test and everything. They underestimated or they were not prepared. This event stunk. Now Evo Japan's hyped though. We were in Tokyo Big Site. They just announced it today. No Blazblue, unfortunately, but that's my reset. He wanted OD. This is the worst feeling in Blazblue right here. Ready? So he wants OD. He wanted OD. You see, whenever you burst frame 1 of getting hit, that's when you're trying to do OD. You get tagged. It sucks. Wow, that was definitely an overdrive. Yeah, that sucks. What years is VOD from? 2018. Look at those instant blocks. 2018. No, Yuta with the drop. And here we go. He's got another 50, right? So DP still available. Okay, he died. But that's like the dub, though, in this game. Is like, if you can get the burst out, even though, you know, Fenrich making that comeback, obviously you want to win the round. But even if you can't win the round, if you can steal the burst, that's like a little dub. Fenrich lost the round. He was able to stay alive enough to take Yuta's burst. Fenrich is probably a lonely boy. Everyone keeps running away from him. Is Jin hard to play? No, he's definitely one of the easy characters in the game. But to play anybody in this game at the highest level is difficult. But if you're like trying to pick up the game now, Jin's a great character to start with. Easy to pick up, hard to win. All right, Kizzy. Hold on now. Hold on. Let's not go too far there. Unfortunate burst from Fenrich, but he's still up 2-1. So this is when Fenrich was, like I said, he was the boy wonder. He picked up Blazblue. He got sponsored and everything, but you see his jersey here, Cyclops. He went down the dark path of becoming a pro gamer. So unfortunately, Blazblue doesn't pay the bills. So Blazblue in the Dragon Ball Fighters. He played BB Tag. But now he's on that Street Fighter 6, man. He's with every other JP Pro. He's on Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter League, getting that salary. But now that Street Fighter League is over, he's been back on Blazblue. That's kind of where this discussion came from. He's been streaming it again. If you want to watch his channel, he's trying to shake off the rust and get back into it. So all the old Blazblue players are hyped. They're like, Fenrich is back. He's still nasty, too.
We don't have game sound so much, guys. Yeah, I think that's funny. Okay, but jump B keeps on under the pressure.
I got caught out backdash right there.
He tried to backdash here, got caught.
Hey.
Weird interaction made it so the combo dropped.
So, Players Japan play Street Fighter 6 as a job, not because they love it. It could be both. It's definitely a job, but you could love competition, right? Even if you don't love the game, you love competition. You love being an esports athlete. The game is just a tool. Oof. That's kind of wild burst, honestly, but if anyone could make it happen, it's Fenrich.
He needs to, but you probably will not burst here. It's too dangerous to burst. He's got to save overdrive. Let's see.
Nah, greedy. Greedy. That was actually kind of wild, though. Because even with OD, if Fenrich blocked that, he could throw, and that would have been the round. He could just done Raw Dog Super.
Youth is young. He can be wild, too.
Oh, my God. That was risky. Like, but, I mean, it could have been, Fenrich could have buffered during the super flash, so that was scary.
I mean, this is grand finals. You have to take these
6A. Oh, no.
That one?
Well, he had his burst, right?
Yeah.
This game, when you have a burst,
That is a big ass punish right there with the fatal counter second gen.
Optimal confirmed mid freeze late in the combo.
DP again.
He got counter too. I don't know what Fenrich mashing right there, but he's got 50. Ah, that's the Fenrich. But look at this.
Youth going nuts.
Backdash, bonk, 3C. That's like my near, man. That's like my near in Granblue. I mashed on 3C all day. 3C.
The delay DP to beat the safe jump.
Oh, you're walking? You're trying to play footsies? You thought you were safe? Here's like a quarter screen low.
For Fenrich.
Oh, boy.
If he wins, then I win the bet, and Guy Man owes me $2,000.
Oh, let's go. I won $2,000 off this? Thank you, Guy Man.
Said SKD was gonna win.
That's how I know I'm joking, because Guy Man has never seen $2,000 in his life.
At the time. Good count. Knockdown.
5A. Oh, he tried catching him jumping, but somehow Youth is able to jump in between the 5As. He's cornered though against Fenrich. Young blood Fenrich.
That 3C. Ooh, catch backdash.
This
5.
God button, too. So this button doesn't look like much. Watch this.
3C.
This button doesn't look like much. One of the reasons why Jin's so good, like I said, he's really well-rounded. All of his buttons are good. He's got something for every situation, but this 5B, this move does it all. It's 2 hits. It's a vacuum. It's fast. Look at his anti-air right now. So, free confirm.
Ooh, catch
It's like, oh, nice.
5.
Beautiful. And we're going to get a freeze. And he's going to mix up here. Let's see. He's got 50 meter. 6A is a threat.
Good luck, Yuta.
Roll down.
Ah, roll DP. These boys are playing kind of nutty.
Youth playing like me right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
It's all Fenrich right now. He's got the overdrive. He's got the
Uh-oh.
gets tagged.
Like 4 resets in a row.
Overdrive? No!
Fenrich, hit him with the OD. Oh, he's dead. That's what I said.
That is it.
He's done. Yeah, he's done. He's beyond done. That is what? How much is it, like 6,000?
Surprising.
Jesus.
6A and
So 44, that could have done like 6,000, right? If of course he died, he survived, but that's what I said at the beginning, right?
meter gets tagged.
This is that robbery Fenrich, man. Yeah, it wasn't done, but like low health Fenrich with OD, just like oh god, bonk OD, yeah, you're dead. This happens every single Fenrich match. Like he made this is his move right here.
Definitely. Oh, that's it.
Look how fast the life just goes down.
6A.
Done. But there you go. So that is just a taste. And of course, this is not, it's not like, hey, look at this guy Fenrich. You know, I have like 5 Fenrich videos on this channel, right? I got like, I don't know how many Fenrich videos I have, right? Go check out his match against Yusei. We have Fenrich versus Yusei on this channel from Evo in Vegas. We have Fenrich versus SKD. That was really hype, right? From Combo Breaker was really good. Fenrich Fame, did I cover that one? I don't know, but like I said, this guy, the results speak for themselves. And again, just to repeat myself, these are just a sample. He has way more results than just this right here. For all the new Blazblue players, welcome. I'm happy that new school players are picking up the game, but just know your history. You don't have to know everybody. You don't have to know everybody, right? There's a lot of goats. You know, you got like Conan, you have Soji. You got Tetsuo right there. You got the later goats. You got like Monster showing up later right there. You got Juna out there as well. But you don't have to know anybody. You don't have to know everybody, but you got to know Fenrich. That's the rule there. But there you go. He's been playing again. He's been streaming. So you can check out his channel. See if he's up to date right now. The sad news, though, if you're still watching, I guess I can talk about it, is that as good as he is, I don't think you'll ever see him enter another tournament. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But what happens is that, you know, because like Dogra as well, like Kazunoko didn't enter like plus R, like Dogra didn't enter Blazblue. What happens is that once the pros stop playing a game actively, they don't want to enter a tournament. and then like they're really rusty, they're not playing the game seriously, and then they get beat by like Gaiman, and then Gaiman pops off, right? They're washed. The players that have results, they just kind of want to like protect their legacy. So I think that's fine. If they enter a tournament, they play exhibition, that's great. But if they lose, I'll make the OS for them, right? Don't rub it in their face. Don't be like, they're washed. It's a different time, right? They're all retired. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Still watching, thank you. Check out the Fenrich videos. Play some Blazblue. I'll see you next one. All right, peace.